going on YouTube? It's Bluff City Nerd here, back with another video. And let me talk to you. I want to talk to you guys about the Jordan Myles situation again, because I've recently come with some new information about the situation. And right now I'm reading an article from uprocks.com, and they had posted some tweets from Jordan Myles recently about the whole situation. Now, WWE also recently had a full statement about the situation, and I quote, "Albert Hardy Jr., aka Jordan Myles, approved of this t-shirt for sale as always. We work collaboratively with all of our performers to develop logos and merchandise designs and get their input and approval before proceeding. This was the same process with Albert, and we responded swiftly once he later requested that the logo t-shirt be redesigned. No t-shirts were sold." And then Jordan responded, "When I originally saw the design, I was uncomfortable. Rather than addressing the issue, I decided to counter offer with another. Baker in London lied in my face. He said Triple H wanted this design, so my hands were tied. I spoke with Triple H in person, and this was the impression I approved." And then he continues, "The whole WWE system is fraud. They created this system where you can't trust anyone. You grow cold and you grow apart from what you love the most. The fact that Hulk Hogan is still employed after giving the locker room an apology for being caught says enough. Hashtag for the culture." He also put a video on his Instagram, shooting the bird, saying that WWE doesn't care about black people. And he's just really pissed about this situation. And if he already knew, I guess according to this, he already knew about the design before they had released it to the public. And I guess if he really did approve of it, now he's wanting to complain about it. I guess that kind of makes him look bad, because you could have just requested just to have it. Don't release this to the public at all if they really do collab. I mean, if all this what they're saying is true, I guess they could just go ahead and cancel the shirt, and they did, but it had already been seen by the public eye. And like I said in my last video, the damage had already been done, and it is what it is now. But what I think is, I understand that he's mad, but he's just kind of making an ass of himself now, kind of just going off and saying F WWE. And he even took shots at Ring of Honor. And here's another tweet that he recently tweeted. The only one African American to be top guy, while guys like Cedric Alexander, TD, and Malcolm Valley and myself had to chase this visible carrot stick. Name another African American who has reached great heights other than this Uncle Tom. Now, there was really no need for that. There's no need for that, man. It's like, I understand that you're mad about the situation, but come on, man. There's no need to taking shots at anyone else. And I think Titus O'Neil even had something to say about it. Give me one. Titus O'Neil recently said, "Go Myles. I am 100% in agreement that this shirt is very distasteful. That being said, bring others into this to vent your frustrations or issues that have nothing to do with WWE or the shirt is very distasteful. If it's hashtag for the culture, then don't attack those in it." And I agree with him 100%, man. Don't bring others into your mess. I mean, this is your mess. I mean, dude, you got to clean this up, because apparently you had already approved, well, according to what they've said, and it's kind of he say, she say at this point, but you apparently approved the shirt, and now you're kind of mad that it's already out for the public to see, but they've already took the shirt down, so you got what you wanted. But then you still want to talk about how WWE doesn't care about black people. Well, if that were true, I guess they wouldn't have hired you to begin with. That's just my personal opinion. But overall, I just think this whole situation just got way too messy, way too fast, and things just spiraled out of control. I mean, this whole thing could have just died already, but I guess he wants to stir up more controversy about it. And it's like, dude, he got what he wanted. The shirt's taken down, and I guess that's just my opinion on it, man. I mean, I really don't see why he would spin this any further, to be quite honest with you. But I also wanted to talk about my thoughts on Monday Night Raw, last night's show. And overall, I thought it was pretty good. I thought that Started off strong with Becky Lynch versus Kairi Sane. I thought that was pretty good. You know. Next match was R-Truth versus Buddy Murphy. Murphy defeats Truth by pinfall, and Bleacher Report gave this a C. R-Truth revealed that he had bought new glasses to make sure he had 4 eyes to catch the scene, brothers. They always have R-Truth doing crazy stuff. That's my guy, man. Shout out to him, man. I think he's really holding it down, man. I like R-Truth, and I think Buddy Murphy's dope too. I think he's very underrated. I think should be the next guy to get a huge push. I think I said this in the previous video, but I really do hope he gets it. All right. Next match. Oh, well, we have a little segment with the Street Profits, and they do their thing. They talk about how much they want the smoke, and they're ready for any tag team that wants to come after them. I think that they'll really be, you know, a huge stepping stone in the tag team division in WWE. I really do believe that. But we really will see, you know, what they're all about once the Authors of Pain come back, because they're making a comeback as well. And it looks like they're a force to be working with as well. So only time will tell. Drew McIntyre versus Ricochet. And now these two guys, they have really good chemistry in the ring. I think that, you know, this will be a good match leading into Crown Jewel, even though I probably won't catch it because I really just didn't really get into all the hype about it. That's just me. Ricochet defeats McIntyre by disqualification, giving it a B-. Yeah, I will give it a solid B, not a B-. I think the match was pretty good overall. I didn't get bored watching it at all. So, okay, we got Viking Raiders versus some jobbers. Yeah, it is what it is. They played they were wrestling against jobbers. I mean, I really don't feel like talking about that. Andrade and Sin Cara. Okay, now Sin Cara's got a new sidekick called her name's Carolina. You know, I guess that's the answer to Zelina Vega with Andrade, which is pretty good because this will help him out. Because sorry about that, guys, my battery just died. But anyways, I was talking about Andrade versus Sin Cara. I think that was overall a decent match, I guess. Sin Cara had revealed that he brought help with the Masked Luchador Carolina to deal with Zelina Vega at ringside. Vega distracted the referee, and that's just enough to turn the tide while Carolina slammed into a barricade. El Idolo rolled up Cara with his feet on the ropes to take the win. Andrade defeats Cara by pinfall. You know, not a bad match. You know, I like to see Sin Cara get one over on Andrade, kind of have him shocked and everything. You know, but until next time. The Iconics versus Natalya and Charlotte Flair. Okay. Overall, not bad of a match. Not, you know, tag team. You know, they had the Natalya and Charlotte together. They actually worked pretty good together versus the Iconics. We haven't seen the Iconics on TV in quite some time, so it was good to see them on Raw. Natalya and Charlotte win. They gave it a C-. It could have been better in some ways, I guess. But I probably would have gave it a solid C, not a C- for, you know, overall rating. Now, Falls Count Anywhere, Seth Rollins versus Eric Rowan. Now, I don't know why they would have him, Seth Rollins, in a Falls Count Anywhere match when he's going to be in one in Saudi Arabia soon. Didn't really see the point of this match, honestly. But it was fun to watch. I'll give it that. It wasn't boring or anything like that. It was kind of fun seeing them go in the crowd and fight and everything like that. You know, the Bleacher Report gave this a B. Yeah, that seems about fair. I would have gave it that too. And AJ Styles versus Humberto Carrillo. Let's see. This match was alright. They had, Styles defeated them by submission, and this was rated a solid B. I would have gave it that. You know, this new guy, Humberto, I think he's got good talent. I think he'll do well for himself in WWE. Give it time. Even though he's lost his first 2 matches, he's 0-2 right now. But with due time, I think he'll be pretty good. And last but not least, the Bobby Lashley and Lana situation, or excuse me, the King's Court segment on Raw. Jerry Lawler according to the Bleacher Report, Jerry Lawler tried to get full story about how Rusev and Lana's relationship fell apart, ravishingly rushing through repeated insults about Rusev's sexual inclinations, but desire to ruin her career. She even stated that the Bulgarian Brute cheated on her. Bobby Lashley stomped in the ring, and two heavyweights began to brawl around the ring. Rusev dominated at first, but Lana distracted him and allowed Lashley to catch him with a low blow. Two heels planted the Bulgarian Brute and made out over him. Oh man, sometimes these segments like this can be good, but sometimes they're just real cringeworthy. Yeah, Bleacher Report gave this an F. I would have gave it a D minus, but I don't know. Some days it can be interesting, just depending on how they spin it. It's just, it's one of those love affair type of storylines. You got like, it's like I see most people are kind of like 50-50 with it. Some people like it, the other half they don't as much. But it is what it is. Probably not. I probably wouldn't have ended Raw that way. They probably should have put that in like the middle of the show, and then have Seth Rollins' match be at the very end. End it with a match. Don't end it like this. Nah. But that's my full opinion on Raw. Not too bad, but wasn't the best episode either. I guess it was semi-watchable or whatever. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for showing a lot of support for my last video because it grew very, very fast. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe. And please hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. I am Bluff City Nerd. I'll holler at you guys later.